long goalkeeper. Go ahead.
Kyle, how's the practice fields? Were the conditions okay to kick it out a normal practice without any adjusting?
Yeah, we had a normal practice.
Did you practice there the rest of the week?
Oh, yeah, we're not going to change the whole schedule. We have to go too early in the morning and mess everything up, so this is the best choice we got.
Are you satisfied with that choice?
We're here, we're practicing on it. Everyone has their preferences. Wish things were better, but we'll deal with the field how it is.
Hi, Kyle. AJ Ross with CBS Sports. Can you talk about, just the game planning you already started last week, the opening script, how that communication flow has been with Brock, what he's liking, and how that continues into this week?
Yeah, we put in a lot last week. Today was really the official time we make it official. I mean, we correct some things from last week, some things we didn't like, we took out. A few things we didn't have in last week that we had more time to look at, we put in, and now we'll run it back. Today was Wednesday, we'll do 2 more days of it, and then we work on the openers Friday night, Saturday morning, and we'll install Saturday night.
Hey Kyle, you were around the 49ers organization when you were a young man, a young boy. How much did you absorb of the mentality of those players, of the Super Bowl or bust mentality that was always with that team during that the dynastic years?
I don't know. I'd like to say it was from hanging around the team, but it probably wasn't. I was just a ball boy who got that in training camp for a little bit, but just being around my dad my whole life, I think definitely helped you understand the urgency of everything. And I remember going to 3 Super Bowls before 6th grade when we were in the AFC and he was a coordinator, and I think the closest one of those they lost by, I want to say 19 or 17, first one versus the Giants, and they lost 55-10 versus the Niners in the last one, so I kind of got used to that growing up, just being over in the AFC, and then went to the Niners and won it, and that's what was so cool, going back to Denver, and then winning it that my senior year in high school versus Green Bay. I think the first time in 13 years that the AFC had won, so just going through that and knowing how your dad is, before him, after him, all that stuff, you get the, even though you don't realize you're learning it, but those are your life experiences, you got a very good idea of how it works, and I've been fortunate enough to be in a few of these on my own, and not much different than how they were and how I remember growing up.
Hello, Coach. Victor Ollier from Touchdown Actu. Before the season, there was question about how injury could affect your team. And finally, you will arrive at the Super Bowl with a very healthy team. Did you change anything in the physical preparation this year compared to previous years?
You said with injuries?
Yeah.
We always tweak stuff. We've got a group of guys who they look into the science and everything as well as anyone. I don't think there was anything drastic this year. We've been doing that pretty consistent for the last 5 years. But it's a week-to-week thing. It depends how your players feel after a Sunday game. It's what they tell me on Monday. It's what they tell me Wednesday before practice. Not every player is in the same situation too, so you adjust it for individuals, but not too much different.
Kyle, your offense has been the most popular in the league. Each year you continue to shrink the field. No team has run more condensed formations than the 49ers this year. At what point in your career